Welcome back to my channel, guys. I promised you guys that I would bring you guys a video of how to install your frontal. So this is the video. I actually was in the middle of installing it when I remembered that I was supposed to make the video. So that is what I'm going to be showing you guys here. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so like I said, I was in the middle of doing my frontal and then I remembered that I have to make this video. So please, I look a little bit crazy, but I'm just going to explain to you guys what's going on currently. First of all, don't mind my nails. I got 2 broken nails and I'm going to go fix right after this. So like I was saying, I had already put down the first layer of glue. That is what this is right here. And no, I do not have anything else back here by my hair, but I do not have any glue on my hair. When I put down the glue, I always make sure I pull all my hair back and make sure there's no hair over here. And before I put down any glue or anything, I always take an alcohol wipes or alcohol with a cotton ball and wipe the whole area where the glue is going to be going, because you can't have anything oily, you can't have any oil or makeup on that area. It has to be just bare skin, clean skin. And like I was telling you guys in my last video, I had cut the frontal off of the wig after I had made the wig because it was too tight. So this is the cap that I had that I was making the wig with right here. And what I did with the back was I didn't cut the tracks off of the wig. I just sewed the cap around its perimeter onto my hair. So these aren't sewed down to my hair, only around. So it's kind of like a U part, yeah, but in a frontal way, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I do have my hair braided. The edges are kind of messed up since I did have this on for a while, but yeah, like I said before, I pulled my hair back before I put down any of the glue. And the glue that I'm using is this glue. This is my favorite glue to use. I usually use the one in like a squeeze tube, but they didn't have that one where I went, so I just ended up getting this one, which is the bottle one. And you see I have it open right now, but it comes like this. And this is the BMB Super Hold Super Lace Glue for lace front wigs for professional use only. Yeah, you get this and you get this little brush in here. And yeah, it works really good. I like this glue. The only thing I don't like about it is if you mess with the glue, it will leave like a white like shine or a white residue. Like if you see right here where the glue was kind of whitish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that after. But I did notice that the best way to use this glue is to just lay it down. Don't press it, nothing. Just lay it down slightly. Just lay it down on top and let it dry like that. Don't press it down or anything. After it dries some more, then you can go in and press it down and do whatever. So right now I'm just letting this side dry, but as you can see, this side is already laid down. And yeah, I'm just letting this side dry some more, and I'm gonna proceed to do the second layer of glue. You have to do 2 layers of this glue. This is the first layer already, and you have to wait till it gets a little bit like tacky. As you can see, it's like, yeah, it's sticky. Now I'm gonna go in and add another layer. Right on top of that. The spinning thing is because it leaves like a web when you're pulling away. It's like a web, so I do the spinning to like break the web. Even if some of it get on my hair, I don't really worry much. You can see right here my flyaway hairs have some on it, but I don't worry much because I know how to take the glue off properly so that it doesn't remove any of my hair. I know how to take it off properly, which I will possibly make a video of too for you guys. But right now I'm just gonna let this dry, let this get real sticky, let it dry, and then I'm gonna lay this side down and show you guys. Okay, to speed up the drying process, I'm gonna take my blow dryer, and I'm gonna blow dry it. I don't believe using the hot will be a good idea. I feel like it's just gonna melt the glue. So I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna keep my hand on the cold setting. Your blow dryer should have this, which is the cool down setting, which is gonna blow like cold air. So this side is dry. You can touch it and see. If it's like this and it's hard to take your hand off like that, it's dry. So now I'm just gonna lay this side down. Okay. So I'm pushing the comb through and I'm pressing down on the edges. I'm gonna go in with the cool setting some more. Now I'm gonna go in and fix these little areas that are lifting. So I'm gonna remove this big brush and I'm gonna put back in the original brush, which is this, since it's smaller. Because I had it out in the open, it got hard, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna take the glue and I'm gonna go on top of the lace. I'm just going to tap down on it, simple like that. I'm not going to press hard. I'm just going to leave that like that. And go along other areas. And if any glue gets on the hair, take your scissors and just cut off the hair before you lay down. Okay? You see? It looks very natural. It's very hard to really get the hang of not pressing down too hard. You have to know how hard to press and stuff like that. So it's like something you have to learn. So that's why I'm like still learning. Like that's how I messed up over here and over there. But yeah. Now I'm gonna take the blow dryer again and I'm gonna put it on the floor. Personally, I would say to leave it like this and do not touch it for at least an hour or two. So I'm gonna do exactly that. And yes, so I'm gonna do exactly that and leave it like this to dry for at least an hour and a half. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish sewing it down and adding the last track that I added between there. So I'll be back. So I'm back. It is now an hour and a half later. I let the edges dry and I did not touch it at all. I just sat and let it dry, did not trouble it one bit. And this is how the edges look now. And don't mind the comb, it's just glue on the comb from the hair. But yeah, I let it dry. This is how it looks. Now you can see the frontal can be parted anywhere. The edges look good. It look very good. It looked better than my last one. I like it much better. There's certain spots that I'm not too okay with, but still I feel like I still did a very good job. So I'm not really like stressing it. But this is how it looks. It looks really good. Now, like I told you before, it's not sewn down at the back. I just secured the front first. Now I'm gonna sew this part of I'm gonna sew down the whole frontal. So you gotta get your needle and thread, and I'm gonna sew it down. As you sew it down, you should start to feel it become a little bit more secure, and that's how you know you're sewing it down good. And try not to pull the frontal while you're sewing it down. Don't make it so tight that you feel like it's pulling in the front, because if it feels really tight to the point of it pulling the front, over time it will pull the frontal backwards, and it's gonna there's gonna start to reveal the glue underneath and stuff. It's just not gonna look good. You want it tight but laid in place. Okay, now it is secured. I can pull on it and it's secured. And my camera is dying, so I'm gonna try and hurry up with this video. It's secured now. The next thing I'm gonna do is just sew back on the last track. I have one more piece of track to sew down in this area to make it to just cover that spot. I'm gonna do that, but what I wanted to share with you guys is my little method for when I bleach the hair. Sometimes you do bleach some of the, when you bleach the knots on the lace, you do sometimes bleach the hair. And if that happens, a little trick that you can do is you can take a mascara and simply comb the hair that is light. Simply comb it with the mascara. That is my little trick that I'm about to do to all the spots where hair was accidentally bleached. So you see right there, it darkened back up where the hair is. Yeah, that's a little trick that you can do with the hair. But other than that, yeah, this is my video on how to install the frontal, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, if you want to check out more pictures of me with this frontal, you can always add me on Instagram, Snapchat,